Hello everybody, Tallara here, and welcome back to Chained Echoes. We're here at our home base on Hermit's Isle, and the last we heard, there's apparently a key hiding in Lady Reyna's tomb. What does the key unlock? We have no idea, but the church is searching desperately for this key, and it seems a good lead as any. However, our airship is still undergoing repairs, so, according to our quest log, we need to actually solve the quest into the Maelstrom before we can proceed. I have to admit, I had no idea what this quest was. It wasn't super clear, and so I did have to look it up. Don't get mad at me. So, what we need to do is we actually need to go back to Tormund. If we fast travel over here to the East Gate, just head up a little bit, there should be a notice board. This is the one. This one job here has some nice rewards. If you're able to see a white door in your mind, I urge you to seek me out. Magnolia, the radiant diva of the equilibrium. A white door? I don't think we'll be able to help out with this. Actually, I can see that door. What do you mean? Somehow it appears in my mind's eye every now and then. But I don't know what it means. You've never mentioned this. I didn't mean anything until now. If that's the case, it would be worthwhile to pay the lady a visit. Yeah, I want to know more about it. Let's head to Fernsport. And here's our new side quest, into the Maelstrom. So, they posted the request on Tormund's notice board, but we're going to need to go all the way down to Fernsport to actually complete it, the complete opposite side of the continent. Luckily for us, there is the magical fast-traveling system. So let's go see if we can meet this strange connoisseur. According to the map, she should be directly south of this area. It's been a while since we were last in Fernsport, actually. It's kind of nice to be back. No loitering. Move your ass. Or do you want to join the lovely people adorning the walls? Wow. That guy's chipper, isn't he? I don't want to join the walls. Me neither, bud. Me neither. So I guess we shouldn't loiter. My hatred for Ascania runs deep, but upon seeing all the corpses, I've lost any desire for revenge. What are we humans even doing? We found the corpses on the walls. Yeah, quite a sight for sore eyes. Who's this cutie? For goodness sake, I'm only catching crap. Maybe I should just leave Fernsport and move to another place. You could come and join us at our base. A base? On an island? Sounds wonderful. I'll come along then. Wow, that was easy. Now we have a fuzzy little creature who's gonna catch some fish for our clan. Please, Princess Amalia, save us. Not only does the woman in this shack tend to our sick and wounded, but she also takes care of shells. Helping shells is pretty useless, if you ask me. Nothing can rescue them from their fate. That aside, she's also a fortune teller. Strange combination. Sounds like this is the woman we're looking for. So, how can I be of service? Do you need your future read, an injury healed, or a disease cured? Actually, it's about the job offer. I can see the white door. Oh, it's about that. You're not the first to claim that and to try and get the reward money. Does the door show up in a lot of your dreams? It only appears to me during the day when I'm awake. Oh, does it now? And what do you see behind the door? Behind the door? Actually, it's always closed. When you push the door handle, does the door open, or is it locked? I'm afraid I don't know that. Why? I see the door, but my body is not there. I can't go to the door and open it. Can it be? I've had about 100 people come up to me and say they see the door, but you're the first one where it might actually be the truth. Come here, let me touch your face. Oh, wow, she is excited to touch my face. She leapt over that counter. Impossible. What was that? This energy, that door. It's divine. What luck. Oh. I, the radiant diva of the equilibrium, am back on the scene. Your name was Glenn? What's going on? I'm not a simple fortune teller, no. I can see into people's minds, into their dreams. Or I used to be able to. Once I could see the door like you and even open it, but now it doesn't even appear for me anymore. That's why I need you. You'll make the door show itself and I'll open it. I don't understand a word. Follow me! What is wrong with these people? They are shells. Shells? People without a soul. You haven't heard of them? You haven't seen much of this world, have you, girl? Well, if you need an explanation, the Divine Diva is here to help. So, you know that when a person dies, their ether or soul flows into the Maelstrom, mixing with the other souls there, and eventually is ejected into a newborn, right? That's a cycle of life. Well, there's a problem with this cycle. The amount of ether in our world stays the same, while more and more people are being born. The average person nowadays has therefore less ether inside their body than they had 100 years ago. Which is also why the potential for magic grows weaker and weaker with every century. Exactly. Might even happen that a life is born without any ether, as you can see here. That's horrible. But there's nothing we can do about it. Well, except having children, I guess. But we're not here for the shells, but for this man. What is wrong with him? He had thrown himself off the roof of his house. His life is not in danger anymore, but he is in a coma and is not waking up. His mind has locked up, for some reason. What does that have to do with us? Ho 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 ho! Thanks to Glenn, we can now go into his mind, look for the cause of this malady, and heal him. What? Ah, you're a soul seer. I've heard of them. They can heal the wounds of the mind. Come on, let's try it out. Then you'll understand it. I'm not entirely convinced. Pap or lap! A door as beautiful as yours is something I've only seen of my master. That would be such a waste. Huh! Hey, cut it out! Glenn! And you all shall tag along as well. Where are we? You're still in the back room, but your ether is communicating with the man's own. What you're seeing right now is his mind. Cut the crap and let us out of here. Where are you anyway? I'm watching from outside. If you want to come back, there's only one way. Find the cause of this man's trauma and help him. You've got to be kidding. So sassy a minute ago, and now she's not saying anything. I guess we have no choice. Let's look around. This is so interesting. I didn't know people could be born without souls, but it makes sense if there's a limited amount of ether, but more amount of people. That A, sometimes people might not get ether, and B, that also explains why people can't use magic so much anymore. Remove the fragment? I mean, I don't know what this is, but yeah, sure. Whoa! Insert fragment? Oh, this is how we can build, like, paths and stuff. Okay. This is so cool. So we're actually looking into somebody's mind. It looks like his mind is pretty shattered. These things are not really lining up. So it's our job to insert and remove fragments. I think we need to put the bridge we just picked up in this one. Yeah, there we go. Ah, that got us fine wool. Okay, house needs to go back in here. This is going to be a little trial and error. We've got bridge, which is the moral of the story. Now I guess we can take bridge and open up some other path. Except I don't see anywhere else to put it. Okay, perhaps we need to remove house again and put in bridge. But I can't remove house from this side. Okay, house must need to go in there. This so now that we have bridge, we can go back across and get house. Yeah, truly a little bit of trial and error. Oops, sorry. Press the wrong one. Bridge, then house. Then house. Presumably we'll have to grab bridge. Keep moving this way. Alright, this is a new area. Looking like we're on the right track. Let's see if we can put bridge in here. Nope, because it doesn't allow us to get anywhere. So we'll take bridge back. There was another one on this side. What's this one? Cliff. So what if we replace it with bridge? Nope, that's not gonna work either. Cliff it is. Oh, you can climb down cliff. Interesting. I don't know how we're picking up loot in this poor man's mind, but, you know, I guess I won't complain. Loot is loot, no matter where it comes from, right? I did not have rock climbing in a man's mind on today's bingo list, but that's that, I suppose. Okay, I think I put bridge down too soon. Unless perhaps there's another one we can get over here. Let's try cliff on this side first. Aha, yes, this is how we can pick up house again. It's all coming together. It's just a little bit of rock climbing. Okay, so then if we put house, and then cliff, and then bridge, yeah! It's like a big puzzle. Isn't that the man from the hospital bed? I'm sorry, my dear. Why are you crying, Father? Here, drink this, to the last drop. It tastes bitter. I'm getting so tired. This will spare you the horrors of this war. We'll meet again soon, my sweet child. He poisoned his daughter and threw himself to his death? Phew, such a bummer. Well, we still have to help him. Let's get it over with. What do we need to do? Find the scar in his soul. It would look like a rift in the air. And then, I will take over and heal the wound. Wow, that's really, really dark. This must be the rift. There it is! Give me a second. We are back. Great, outstanding work. Glenn, you are the chosen one. Together, we will be able to help many people. Through the guidance of the Radiant Diva of the Equilibrium and your beautiful door, we will save the world. But what is this door? Explain it already. I'll do anything you want, you wonderful person. Wait, what? We're in front of the door. Right, earlier I sped through everything. We went directly through the door and into the man's mind. But now, I'll give us a little more time. Come and see. I see a starry sky down there, a few hundred feet below us. Not quite. You see the reflection of a starry sky in a vast silent ocean, and that ocean is nothing but the Maelstrom. You're kidding! We can see the Maelstrom? That's right, an immeasurable sea composed of the ether of the deceased, and up here in the night sky above that ocean, the ether of the living shine like stars. This place is the connection between the Maelstrom and our world. Hard to believe. Every star is a living being. We are one of them, and next to us are hundreds of thousands of others, all living beings of Eldrea. Unfortunately, we cannot see our neighbors directly, but only through the reflection in the Maelstrom. Fortune tellers look into this reflection of the stars and thus into the life of a person, but since it is only a reflection, it is quite inaccurate. This is where my ability comes in. I can take us close to the Maelstrom. From there, we can look up and communicate directly with the stars. That's what we did with the man earlier. I'm not sure I fully understand. That's fine, my dear. Just by being able to manifest the door, you're already something special. But why can I do that? And why can you lead us here? Question time's over. The lady must have her secrets too. Glenn, are you alright? I'm fine, thank you. He can tell you about what happened later. Here, my love, your reward. You are welcome here any time, but now I need my rest. This man here will need a few more hours to wake up. Then I'll turn him over to the authorities. Don't make that face. We'll surely meet again. The radiant diva of the equilibrium is always there for you. Ho 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 ho! Alright, the quest is complete, and we got a rusty sword. Wow, talk about a great reward. So if we go to our journal now, we can return to the Hermit's Isle. This is not good. What do you think, Cress? Everyone's terribly tense. Glenn and Lenny look especially tired. I wish there was some way I could help them all. Woof! Do you think we could do something good for them? I wonder what, though. Woof! I should probably talk to them a bit. But you know how hard it is for me to do that, right, Cress? Still, sometimes you just have to take the yak by the horns. Wait here, Cress. I will talk with everyone and then return. I don't think anyone would say those words like that, but I'm not quite sure. Ah, Amalia, I didn't notice you. Every day I'm practicing speaking in a more common manner, you know? I do not think I want to live the life of a princess ever again. The life outside the palace is often connected with suffering, true, but as a price for freedom, I'll readily pay it. I just can't get any further. Total writer's block. This story has hit a wall. Maybe I should just start from the beginning. Oh, Amalia! I'm writing about the life of a chef, but somehow I don't have the necessary knowledge. I'd probably have to do a lot of research first, but who has time for that these days? Cooking really is a mystery to me. Why am I even writing about this topic in the first place? Ah, right, my agent. Wow. Even famous storytellers still get demands from their agents. Where's everybody else? Oh, here we go. In the bar, of course. Could you leave us alone? Okay, Bethraz. Wow. Len promised to show me some tricks on using the sky armor later. Right now, I'm the worst pilot in the group. I don't like that. But first, I'm gonna have a drink. The stuff here tastes like sewage water, unfortunately. Bethraz doesn't seem to have a problem with it, though. He just gulps down everything. Gotta love a glass of sewage water, hey? Anything down here? Oh, this brings us into the kitchen. Your clan is a ray of hope for us. Please, save this land. I'll try my best, Sir Soldier. First, I'm trying to find my friends. I'm gonna get a Crimson Wings tattoo. Okay. Do we have, like, a group symbol? I honestly don't know if I've even seen it. I suppose we do, if you want to get it tattooed. Here's Glenn. I try to distract myself somehow, but I can't find any exciting books here. And to be honest, I've got the feeling that I've already read most of these. If only I could get my hands on some magazines. Our shopper in the Iron Bull always got me the latest issue of Sky Armory. I guess I won't find that here. I'm Terranean, but King Frederick's tyranny made me abandon my own country. I love my home. Please, help us free it. I will even join hands with Escania and Gravos. I guess many people feel like Lenny do. That even though they are Terrans, are not happy with how things are going right now. I think the rest of the gang's probably up this way. Yeah, here we go. It's not that high. If I jump from here, I won't hurt myself, will I? Oh no, I'm scaredly scared. Ah, hey Amalia. What am I doing here? I'm training to fly. Among the Sova, I was the only one who never ever learned how. But it's so hard as this armor. Oh, maybe I should take it off? Well, even without it, I weigh plenty. That's because of all the sweets I eat. Yes, maybe I should exercise a little more and get in shape before I dare to fly. Good luck, man. I do wish for my life back in my own palace, but if Lenny would rather move to the countryside, I would follow her. I could make good money poaching, but Lenny doesn't eat meat and would probably be against it. I also know a lot about herbs. I could open a store for herbs and spices. It's way below my class, but somehow kind of exciting. Rob will literally follow Lenny to the ends of the earth. Not only am I a splendid eater, I'm also one of the best cooks around. Sure, I can't remember any recipes, but I have my guts. And my guts tell me which guts are the best. If you don't believe me, wait until I get my hands on some juicy saliva liver. Ew. Okay, that's everybody, isn't it? I think we've spoken to everybody. What now? Do I have enough information? I mean, I've talked to everybody, so yeah. Oh, Cress, they all have very different inclinations and pastimes. It's not going to be easy. Woof! One particular subject stands out, though. I think we could delight them with a delicious meal. Except, unfortunately, I'm not good at cooking. In the past, I'd sneak into the kitchen and watch our cook prepare meals, but for me to cook is something completely different. Woof! That's true. The one time I did cook actually resulted in a pretty tasty appetizer. Maybe I should try it after all. I will need to ask the others for advice on how to cook certain things. But don't worry, I'll not let them notice that I'm actually preparing a surprise. So, what will we need for the menu, Cress? We'll start with an appetizer. Being the beginning of the menu, it should be something special. For the main course, I'm sure something hearty with strong spices will do. For dessert, obviously something sweet. Woof! You're right, of course, we need drinks too. So who's the best person to ask for each dish? Who should we ask about appetizers? Victor? That's a good choice. What about the main dish? Oh no, wait, Victor doesn't know anything about cooking. He told us that. 'Cause he's trying to write a book about a chef. Okay, main dish, probably, I feel like Lenny can maybe cook. And dessert. I mean, Tomkey says he can cook. Do we trust him? I don't know, but we'll see. Finally, the drinks. Sienna. That's how we'll do it, Cress. Let's go gather the information. Woof! This may be an absolute disaster. Let's see. Alright, I asked everyone about the dishes and nobody seems to have noticed what I'm planning. You there, can you cook? I'm actually the cook. Good enough. Don't just stand there. Help me cook a meal for my friends. I've come up with some recipes. This looks fantastic, Amalia. You're right about that. Looks good. This is so nice of you, Amalia. You even provided drinks. Not bad. Don't talk so much and start eating. I hope you enjoy it. The food is very peculiar. I mean, it's quite good. Excuse me, I have to go outside. What's with all your faces? This tastes great. Yes, it was really delicious. Thank you so much, Amalia. Oh god, okay, so I don't think it worked out very well. The only person enjoying it is Tomkey. We should never have gotten him involved. I hope you will not dare to forget the meal I prepared with so much effort. Oh, that didn't sound nice. I mean, getting food served by a princess is a rarity, so enjoy this moment. No, what am I saying? I'm so nervous. I'm saying horrible things. I'm sorry. I'm not like that. Believe me. I dare you. Ah! Shh. Don't worry, Amalia. You have a hard time finding the right words. I know that all too well. I may be new to this group, but I noticed immediately that you're a nice person. You have my thanks. I'm still flabbergasted that you prepared all this by yourself. Ah! Oh no. Where are you going? The lad who helped me out a bit with the cooking fell over from exhaustion. He couldn't keep up with my pace, apparently. I'd better go check on him. You may clean up, if you want. Well, now that we're stuffed, let's get back to the business at hand. Haku has sent word that the Himmelsgeyser is ready. Let's head for the meeting room. The Himmelsgeyser is ready to fly off. Well then, Glenn, what's your decision? You're our leader. I'm supposed to decide on whether we're going to destroy a weapon of mass destruction, or if we're going to use it to kill gods who want to destroy all of humanity. One day is not enough to make a decision. I don't want the Grimoire to harm any more people. If Gawain is really speaking the truth, and these Vayne are destroying humanity over and over again, then we can't let that happen either. But if we use the stone for our own purposes, then we're not much better than King Frederick. Kilian would not hesitate to use any means, but I'm unsure. Glenn. I'm sorry, I can't make a decision right now. I need more time. Let's go to the grave first and postpone the decision. Alright, let's wait until we get the key from the grave of Lady Reyna. Thank you, Glenn. So then, I shall lead you to the tomb of my ancestors. It is located northeast of Farnsport. Farron, while we are on our way, you will make all necessary preparations for the plan we discussed earlier. Do you really think these resistors will be able to achieve anything? They're common people with no knowledge on how to swing a weapon. If the perfect opportunity presents itself, then they might stand a chance. Well, then I hope I'll be able to recognize this perfect opportunity of yours. New side quests available. Alright, folks, we completed the side quest, figured out what Glenn's mystery door is, and then had a little bit of fun with Amalia and our friends as we tried to cook a meal. Next time, we'll be heading to the tomb of Lady Reyna to get this mysterious key, but until then, we will call it a day right here. Thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys back here again real soon.